Are you feeling exhausted, extremely depleted and run down? Is your body aching, and are you getting illnesses more often than not? Well, this is your body screaming at you to stop, to take a break and to take time for you. We need to learn how to rest without guilt, because it's in those moments of pause that we can actually make ourselves better for the next steps. My name is Angela Cleary. I'm a feminine empowerment coach. I specialise in healing after narcissistic abuse, and I also offer twin flame and spiritual guidance. This is the thing, and I'm sick of repeating myself. Being is doing. We need to take time for ourselves. We need to take that time in between. We feel so guilty. Like, we think we have to be rushing around all the time, that if we're not busy, that we're doing something wrong. You know what I mean? And I used to be like this. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you take a moment of pause and you'd be looking around going, what if somebody sees me? You're on your own in the house. You're chillaxing for 5 minutes and you're like, people are going to judge me if I'm not running around all the time, if I'm not doing all the time. Oh my God, this really bugs me. We've been told to overdo it all the time. I used to run around so fast. Like when I was working in factory, like I'd be bruised all the time. I would be aches and pains. I would be going into the office every day with cuts on my hand because I'd just be going like this with the adrenaline all the time. Rushing, hurting myself all the time. I twisted my ankle coming down off my deck because I was rushing all the time because I wasn't listening. I wasn't listening to my body. Always getting illnesses, always getting the flu, always feeling sick, always feeling tired, always in fucking pain. And, you know, not listening to my body. And, like, this is the thing. If we don't listen to nudges from the universe and guidance from the universe to sit down and rest, we're literally going to be told, you're going to have to rest now. So we're going to fuck you up. And this is effectively it. Like, it'll start with aches and pains. It will start with tiredness. And then you'll start to get sick. And then you'll be forced. Like, literally, we run ourselves to the ground so much that we think we have to do all the time. Then eventually, because we're not fucking listening, the universe will actually knock you over and say, I'm going to force you to fucking rest. You know what I mean? And this happens all the time. Like, you know, if we're not listening. And like more than once, like before I even understand this, like years ago, I was constantly covered in bruises, always in pain, always hurting myself, always cutting myself, twisting my ankle, all this kind of stuff. And did I still listen? No, I never listened. And like now I'm listening loud and clear. And it's funny because even though I have a good work-life balance and I have been taking all that rest for myself, because obviously energetically when you're working online especially or working with clients, you need to take time for yourself. And this is the thing, I do that, but even in this winter period, even though I'm slow, I slow down in the afternoons or I take that time at the weekends for myself, I'm still being slapped in the face. The universe is still telling me you have to slow down more. I'm like, but I already did. And they're like, no, you have to slow down more. I'm getting body aches. I'm getting so much exhaustion lately. And, you know, I'm literally being guided to slow down even more. And, like, that's hard for me because I think I've already slowed down enough. But for people who don't slow down at all, they're not listening. They're not listening to the signals. They're not. And this is it. Everything we do has a message. Our body is guiding us. Our intuition is guiding us. The universe is guiding us. So, like, everything that happens, like the simple thing of even getting caught in traffic or having traffic lights. Do you know what I mean? This is the universe telling you, breathe for 5 minutes. Take a 5-minute break. Just chillax. You can't do anything in this moment except be. And this is the thing. Magic happens in those moments of being. And it really does. Like, we're literally run. And we're literally half-assing everything because we're in a rush to get to the next thing. So, like, you know, projects or whatever we're doing, or everyday chores even, we're only half-assing them because we're like, oh, I have to get this done, so I have to get the next thing done. Oh my God, I do all of the stuff. And it's literally like, you're literally neglecting. So quality is better than quantity. You know what I mean? It is literally better to sit down. Like, I've noticed this a lot lately. I've still been doing more than I should be. You know, I'll still relax at the weekends, but I'm constantly on my phone. Do you know what I mean? You know, you might think that just because you're sitting down and you're on your phone or you're doing work on the computer that you're resting. You're not fucking resting. If your mind is constantly busy, you're still busy. We forget that the mind needs rest as well. So, like, on this ascension journey, on this healing journey, we're not only busy all the time trying to do things in our normal life, we're busy online as well trying to share that word or that message with other people. That's energetically draining us as well. But then there's the emotional drain. We're literally purging all our fucking trauma in one fucking go, effectively. And, like, we're literally fucked. Our souls are working in the astral while we're asleep. So we're not getting that rested sleep at night. So no wonder we're tired. Like, I have to take afternoon naps ever since the start of the summer. Like, before this, I didn't. But, like, you know, before 2025 has been really draining for all of us. And I've had to take afternoon naps. I'm sitting on the couch, literally going, like, my head is dropping. I'm not able, you know what I mean? And I know I get up early, but I go to bed early as well. It's the energetic drain, the solar flares, everything that we're going through. Our body is changing frequency as well to be prepared for the 5D. So we're literally fucked, like. Our bodies are fucked. We need to take that time to regenerate. And if we don't take the time, if we're not listening, then we're going to get sick. Do you know what I mean? Like, our immune system lowers because we're under high intense stress all the fucking time. Doing, running all the time. You know, we're constant, and we're taking on other people's energy as well. Like, I went shopping yesterday, and as an empath, we take on energy. Like, you know, but like, you know, at Christmas energy, if you go shopping at Christmas as an empath, you're fucked. But if I'd have come home straight after that shop, and I was on the verge of tears walking around the shops, the energy was so heavy. I was literally like, I want Christmas to be over. This is fucking depressing. I was in this energy of feeling everyone's collective energy. But I listened to that. Instead of going straight home and going into a corner and going, oh my God, I knew it wasn't my energy. So I went for a walk in nature on the way back. And literally I went from the verge of tears to feeling excited about Christmas again because I went out in nature. This is another thing. You know what I mean? Are you getting out in nature enough? Because if you're not, that's it. Like, being in the hustle and bustle of towns, cities, being around people all the time, that's another thing that's going to lower your vibration and lower your immune system. So if you're not getting time for you, time to sit down, time to relax, time to just regenerate, and time in nature, you're going to deplete, you're going to drain, and you're going to be exhausted. You're not going to be good enough for the next step. And this is it. Winter is a time of rest. We should know this. You know what I mean? Like, you know, spring is, we're literally, winter is the preparation for spring. That's what it is. It's resting for spring. Like literally, that's why we make New Year's resolutions. It's because literally Christmas and winter is that time to sit down and ask yourself, well, evaluate the year behind you and ask yourself what you want for the year ahead. And it's in those moments of pause that the magic happens. Like, when I started to take more time for myself lately and stop going on my phone at the weekends, stop working effectively at the weekends. Because anyone who works online or shares things online, that's an energetic drain. That is like work. It is work. But it takes as much out of you as working a full day as sharing content online for a few hours. And I was still doing it at the weekends. I was like, no, I'm sitting down watching a movie. But every time I watch the movie, I pick up the phone and go like this. Do you know what I mean? So I had to get rid of the phone at the weekends and just not respond to any messages and not actually go online. And in those moments of pause, all the downloads started coming back in. My brain started fucking working again because I had space for it to work. This is the thing. We wonder why we forget things. We wonder why we're constantly, forgetting to do this or forgetting to do that. It's because our brains are just going all the fucking time and we're not taking a minute to rest. We need to rest our mind, we need to rest our bodies, and we need to rest our souls. And this is so fucking important. We have to take those pauses. You know, and silence is golden. It fucking is. When you're sitting in silence, you can really do some deep inner work and deep inner healing. And there you go. There's another thing. Like, I'm saying rest, but in the moments of pause, we still do our healing. That's the thing. Like, you think that maybe you are taking enough rest or you are taking those moments of pause, but a lot of the time you're still doing that inner work. Do you ever take a moment to actually just shut down? Like walking in nature. You know what I mean? Like watching a movie where you can just shut off. Reading a good fiction book where you can just literally escape. Do you know what I mean? These little things that can replenish your energy. This is what we need to do. We have to start looking after ourselves. How can you fill from an empty cup? How? My mental and physical health has deteriorated because I kept giving, doing all the time. And I forgot to give back to myself. I went through an energy, I relapsed, and I went through a phase of completely forgetting myself and completely saying yes to others and no to myself. It fucked me up so much I had to walk away from everyone in my life because I literally was giving way too much. I had to isolate to get away from that energy because my vibration was lowered. And this is it. If you're constantly around this heavy energy, constantly doing all the time, constantly out and, not out in nature, you're going to be energetically drained and lower your vibration. the more susceptible you are to lower entities anyway, but the lower your immune system will be as well. This is it. You're going to deplete. Your mind and your body is not going to work to full capacity if you're not taking that time to rest. You know, if you're constantly sharing online, like I've seen people sharing online from morning to night, and like, you know, I'll share a few things in the morning, but I have to take a break every time we're energetically draining ourselves every time every time. We have to take a pause and start being in the moment. All we have is now, and we're constantly in a rush to the next step. And this is actually slowing us down. The faster we go, the slower we go. This is a fact. We have to slow down in order to speed up. And I know that sounds weird, but that's a fact. Literally, like I the times I've rushed around going, oh, I have to get this done because I need to do this and I need to do this. I'll knock off things, I'll hit off things, I'll drop things, I'll delay myself even more. But if I literally go really slow, farmer time is what I kind of call it. It's literally go so slow that and you're giving yourself enough time. Do you know what I mean? Instead of rushing, say if you even have an appointment or you need to be somewhere at a certain time, instead of actually saying, instead of being in a rush to get there or thinking, oh, how am I going to get the time for this? Get up an hour earlier. Get up an hour early, get out of bed, stop scrolling on your phone, get up an hour earlier and do the things that you need to do so that you have plenty of time. Leave in enough time that if there's traffic or if there is traffic lights, that you've left in enough time that you don't have to stress. Do you know what I'm saying? Like literally, it's better to be a half an hour early for something than be a half an hour late and stress the fuck out of it and literally cause yourself, leave yourself more prone to accidents or hurting yourself if you overdo it. Take this, and stop feeling guilty for it. This is the one thing I want to say as well. Stop feeling fucking guilty. Why are we so guilty for taking a minute for ourselves? We deserve it. We give so much to other people. We're constantly doing all the time. But yeah, if we sit down and have a cup of tea, we're like, shit, I feel like shit now. I have to do this. What if somebody sees me? Oh my God, there's a fly on the wall that sees me sitting down. Do you know, this is the energy we're in. And it's bugging me. Like, it's bugging me how we feel guilt. Guilt should only be there if we've done something wrong. This is it. You're not doing anything wrong. Are you hurting anybody by sitting down? The only person that you're hurting by not sitting down is yourself. And this is it. Like, you're constantly going all the time and you're hurting yourself. You're lowering your immune system. You're lowering your vibration. You cannot move forward. So do not wait for the universe to knock you over. Listen to the signs now. I get aches and pains and I get a little bit of exhaustion. And the universe, even though, as I said, I have a good work-life balance, I take that time of rest. Now through these winter months, the universe is slapping me again saying, hey, you need more rest. I'm like, but I have loads. And she's like, you need more anyway. So I need to take even more rest. And I'm listening to that. And I'm healthy because of it. I'll take, if I'm in pain or anything like that, and I'm literally meant to sit on the couch for the day, I'll have to do that. And then the next day I'm fine. And then the next day I can get back to the thing. But if you push through the pain, then you're going to end up being put down for longer. If we're pushing through and fighting through this illness or this pain, we're literally ended up, instead of taking one day off to recuperate, we'll end up being forced to take a week off because we didn't fucking listen. So take that time now and do not feel guilty for it. You deserve a break just as much as anyone else. If your friend was sitting in front of you, overexerted, exhausted, in pain, sick, what would you say? Geez, you better get back to work. Oh, you should feel like shit for taking a day off work. No, you wouldn't. You'd fucking be compassionate and you'd say, Jesus, you should take a little bit of time for yourself. Take that day off work. You need to rest. So why can't you speak to yourself like that? Stop feeling guilty for the time that you need to rest. And as I said, in this winter period, it is time to rest. It's time to be kind to yourself and stop overdoing. The more you do, the less you do. The less, this is another thing. I was given so much to social media. So much. I was getting over 200,000 views in a month on Facebook. And it's reduced down to about 50,000 now because I've had to take a big step back. But yet my followers have gone up and my interactions have gone up because the right people see me rather than me giving everything to the people that don't even give a shit. This is a fact. The less I do, the more results I get. And the slower I go, the quicker I go. And I do not feel guilty for it because I do so much anyway that my less is so much more. And your less is so much more as well. So take that step back, take that step for you, and please stop feeling guilty for it. So thank you so much for listening today, and I really hope this resonates. If it does, please like and share, and please subscribe to my channel so I can reach as many people as possible. And if you would like help on your journey, please book me for a free discovery call today, and nothing more than to help on your path. Also, I have another channel called Aligning with Angie where I share guided meditation every week. The info for that is in the description box.